The fall of Mussolini, the 25th of July, 1943. On July 24, 1943, while the situation in Italy was dramatic due to the war and the Allied landing in Sicily, the Grand Council of Fascism met to discuss the future of the regime. After a long and heated debate, the majority of members voted in favor of the Grandi Order of the Day, a document that effectively expressed no confidence in Benito Mussolini, returning full power to King Victor Emmanuel III. The Duce, who until that moment had governed Italy for over 20 years, suddenly found himself isolated, but did not immediately realize the consequences of the vote. The following morning, July 25, 1943, Mussolini appeared as usual at Palazzo Venezia, the seat of government, still convinced that he could maintain control of the situation. In the early afternoon, he went to Villa Savoia to meet the king, formally to discuss current affairs, unaware of what was about to happen. When he arrived before Vittorio Emanuele III, the sovereign communicated in a cold and decisive tone that he was no longer the head of the government and that General Pietro Badoglio would be appointed in his place. Mussolini, surprised and incredulous, tried to understand if he could maintain a political role, but the king quickly dismissed him without giving him further explanations. After the meeting, the Duce went out into the courtyard of the villa, but did not find his personal driver waiting for him. Suspicious, he started to walk towards the car parked nearby, but was suddenly approached by the Carabinieri Captain Paolo Vinieri. The captain, respectfully but firmly, invited him to follow him, avoiding explicitly telling him that he was under arrest. Instead, he told him that it was necessary to guarantee him protection, given the difficult political situation. Mussolini, taken by surprise and without alternatives, obeyed without resistance. He was led to a military ambulance, where several armed carabinieri were waiting for him inside. Once on board, the vehicle quickly left Villa Savoia and began a journey that would take the former head of government to various secret locations, to avoid possible liberation attempts by his supporters. Initially, Mussolini was taken to the Carabinieri barracks on Via Legnano, then transferred to various detention centers, including the island of Ponza, the island of La Maddalena, and finally the hotel in Campo Imperatore, an isolated location on the Gran Sasso in Abruzzo. Here, the Duce remained under close surveillance until September 12, 1943, when he was freed by the Germans during the reckless Operation Oak, orchestrated by SS Captain Otto Skorzeny on the orders of Adolf Hitler.